Howdy, and welcome to the second episode of Grog Night. I am here. My name is Michael Gordon, and I'm with my co host, Jonathan.
Hey, Mike.
Howdy. Well, I guess we should call it Grog Night tonight.
Unfortunately, we're one grog down.
Yes. The holiday season has played havoc with some folks, unfortunately, and Jen is one of those folks. And we wish her well. And of course, she's doing her magic behind the scenes still, so we appreciate that. But
Very much.
yes, but we wanted to make sure we got an episode out to you because it's really important that we talk about some stuff that's happening early next year. So but before we do that, Jonathan, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, Mike. We did some traveling before the holiday, and I'm back in the office for the week. Up until New Year's. So a nice light week as I try and catch up on the day job, and then the horror and clay second job, and a glassware commission that came in over the weekend, and Inuhele planning. So it's going to be a busy 2 or 3 days, rounding up with my birthday at the end of the week. So
Nice.
quite a week, quite a week.
Yes. Well, I want to talk to you about a lot of that as we go forward with the show. But yes, we hope everybody out there had a great holiday season, no matter what you're celebrating. Merry everything, right?
Merry everything.
Merry everything, especially this time. Ooh, especially during these times. But we really appreciate it, and best wishes for the new year. We're excited about a lot of things that are happening in 2026. So, and hopefully, we'll bring you more of these episodes as well, the three of us. So, before we get started, we do our intro toast. Do you have your grog?
My grog this evening, I'm enjoying the finest Starbucks beverage. I needed to do a baton toss from alcohol to caffeine this evening.
I understand. I understand. The holidays are full of alcohol, so yes, a little break. But I've got in my little trusty mug here. It is a little bit of rum mixed with Coke Zero. So simple rum and Coke Zero.
Oh, lovely.
Variation on the standard rum and Coke.
No, I actually have to ask, just because 'tis the season. Are you an eggnog fan, Mike?
Yes and no. Yes, I do enjoy it, but I don't go out of my way to experience or make it or anything like that.
Mhm.
So fortunately, Publix has a really good sort of brand of eggnog. So we usually buy a carton of that, and that sustains us pretty much for the holidays.
Yep. I tend to go through 1 or 2 cartons. Um, Interestingly, so my personal tradition is the Southern Comfort vanilla spice eggnog.
Oh yeah, nice, very nice.
Um, and this year I tried getting the. It used to be I could only buy it at Walmart, strangely enough.
Hmm.
But the Publix near me started carrying it. And I've also their regular eggnog, the regular Southern Comfort eggnog, I don't care for, but the vanilla spice is really nice. And now they have Southern Comfort in 100 proof variety, so
Wow.
I can not over dilute my eggnog, because it's obviously a heavy thing when you're
Yes,
drinking eggnog.
absolutely.
Um, so anyway, that's partly why I've made the switch to coffee right now, is I had a little bit too much eggnog maybe 2 nights ago. I'm just feeling real like holiday dessert heavy.
Man, with family gatherings, office parties, get friends get together, just to take the edge off the holiday stress. I mean, yes, alcohol is flowing freely. Did you? Well, I guess we'll start with sort of last time we talked. It was November. We went through Thanksgiving, and then of course December hit. Seems like it was just yesterday, really. It goes by so fast.
Yeah.
Um, so, any tiki related events that you experienced over the course of the last 3 weeks or
Sort
so?
of. Well, actually, definitely. Um, Work took me to the wilds of Manhattan,
Oh,
and
nice.
so in addition to in and around that, getting to try Death and Company for the first time, which, while not a tiki bar, is has an incredible cocktail program and a lovely mug program as well. Those were really, really excellent cocktails at Death and Co. I also got to sneak over to Paradise Lost, which is probably my favorite, uh, monster satanic themed tiki bar.
Nice.
Um, Although Hell and High Water Tiki is also in the running there. Actually, got some news about Hell and High Water Tiki. Apparently, they're closing their current location to move to a bigger one that they'll have open later this year.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, I mean, that's good news.
it's good
Uh,
news for
yes,
sure.
the fact that
Um,
they're expanding and they have enough clientele to warrant going to a bigger spot is good because too many times, man, we're hearing things are closing for the wrong reasons.
yeah, yeah. But on the in and around after I got finished with everything else, I got to visit some tiki friends up in Brooklyn and New Jersey, and I'm not gonna like name names exactly, but I will. I got to visit the Rum Rum Room, which was just an incredible space. It's been built out for years and years in Brooklyn, and I got to visit the Big Woo, and they were nice enough to give me a
Oh,
pin
nice,
there.
nice.
Tell me, Mike, do you recognize the Big Woo as a reference?
I mean, I'm a wrestling geek, so the Big Woo sounds like a homage to Ric Flair to me, but I mean, I don't know
Woo!
if it means something else. Yes.
Uh, I'm gonna have to go rewatch it, but I'm told it's a Joe versus the Volcano reference.
Oh, okay. That
So
makes more sense. For
I
a
will
tiki establishment, that makes a lot more sense.
definitely be watching that so I can talk with those folks about their favorite movie in January. And Tatooine Nikki. I think I said that right. It's a hard run of syllables, but you could identify it by the AT-AT inflatable snow trooper and Yoda in the front yard, and it's
Wow.
a Star Wars themed home bar that was incredible. All
Nice.
of them were incredible. The Big Woo, the Rum Rum Room, and the Tatooine Nikki.
And
Um,
those are all home bars?
they're all home bars,
Okay.
and they, there is quite a lot of home bar energy coalescing in both Brooklyn and New Jersey. I think it's all been there for a long time, but I think the people are starting to get together. So for all I know, there's going to be a tiki home bar tour for each of the 5 boroughs one of these years. We'll have to see.
That's interesting because, yeah, I've only been to New York a handful of times really, and I don't remember ever really doing anything, uh, tiki related while I was in New York. Of course, there's so much competition, there's so many other things to do,
To do.
um, but I never felt that New York was a quote unquote tiki town. Uh, but you know, there are establishments, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, in addition to the home tiki bars, then there's also some places that are more in downtown and Times Square and well, I don't know. Does Times Square have anything?
I don't know that Times Square does. But I know, the craft cocktail scene, the hospitality scene there is so
Oh, sure, sure.
changes so often. I know the first time I went to New York a bunch of years ago, Otto's Shrunken Head was I
Right.
think that the two things that I knew to go seek out were Otto's Shrunken Head, which everybody said was punk tiki, and the Polynesian, I think,
Okay.
which unfortunately I don't think survived COVID. Um,
Mm.
and then so yeah, I feel like it's always been an undercurrent, but I also feel like um, maybe on an upswing, like
Okay, I
both
hope so.
like the pro bars. I don't know. I don't know.
I hope
Folks,
so.
tell us in the comments. But again,
Absolutely.
I did totally want to say to thank you to those folks that hosted me to come out, and maybe we'll get some of those folks on this show one of these days, and we can get them
Absolutely.
to show us around.
I would love for us to have a regular segment where we actually have someone on to show us their home to their home bar,
I
their
mean,
home
I'm
setup.
passionate about it, so that would be pretty fun.
Yeah, that would be great. We could do virtual tours. That would be great. Um, so
How about you?
for Thanksgiving, I visited the family in Massachusetts. So
Huh.
whenever I go up there, um, I there's one place that I always have to go. You can find me there at least one time whenever I'm in Massachusetts, and that is a little place in Saugus, Massachusetts called Calhoun. Have you been to Calhoun?
I have.
Yes, it is amazing. It is awesome. It is one of my favorite places on the planet. They keep threatening to close it,
Mhm.
or that it's going to be reduced in some ways, or I don't know, the plans sort of change depending on who you talk to. But there is this sort of cloud overhead, and I don't know, maybe they just do it because maybe they just have like that cloud there so that they can get people like me to keep going there
Mm.
every time. But they don't have to try that hard because the food is always amazing. It is it. I mean, it is the Saugus wings. The Unfortunately, they don't do some of my favorite dishes anymore because they used to have the flaming ambrosia, which I really liked a lot, and I don't know why they don't do that anymore, but they don't. But I mean, but the beef teriyaki and everything there is amazing. I've never had a bad experience eating there. The drinks are solid as well.
Mhm.
I had a zombie there, so yeah, it is great. And of course, stopping by the gift shop and all that kind of stuff. And the atmosphere in Calhoun is amazing. Especially, I always we didn't sit that close, but I always love it when they sit next to the sort of ship area where the
Uh-huh.
where they sort of have a ship, and of course it's decked out for the holidays too. So, and it feels great. It feels warm. It feels inviting. The staff is always nice and great. So I have nothing but love for Calhoun, and I hope it's around for a long time. So.
I hope so.
Uh, and
Um
and and to that end, I guess for Christmas, my sister actually got me a Calhoun T-shirt. So,
Oh, love it, love it.
so any holiday gifts for that are tiki related that you received?
Yeah, yeah, I got, let's see, the my I got a couple of, Jeff Granito shirts,
Nice.
um, including a new, one of the golf shirts, which I did not have any of. Um, I love everything Jeff does,
Yes,
so,
absolutely.
it's always a safe gift for me, and my family has figured that out. Um, and, I got, not quite tiki, but, beloved, I'm a big pop culture geek, big '80s kid, and, my friend Larry got me, an Atari joystick decanter and 2 etched glasses.
Hmm.
So now the top shelf has a new place to live, um, next to the skull decanter he got me several years ago. So, when I get down to that halfway point in the bottle, when I don't want the bottle in the bar anymore, I'll infinity bottle it into the joystick. I had to laugh because a friend of mine asked me why I got an Atari water pipe, and I was like, "That's not what I thought that was," and it's not, but it is kind of what it looks like.
Nice.
Um, and I got a Mai Tai glass, Spirit Bomb Mai Tai glass, and some other just nice bric-a-brac, cutting board,
Mhm.
another shaker tin set that I we go through tins a lot. I tend to
Yeah.
take them and leave them, so they're not like fancy or expensive. I do have one. What is it? I'll find a brand name, but the brand of shaker that you screw together that has a screw top and a measuring in the lid. Um, I love those, and I have one. How about you? Any good tiki or pop culture to gifts to share?
Well, I also have a good friend named Larry.
Mhm.
And, not the same Larry, I don't think, but he gifted me, the copy of, Honolulu Noir, which
Oh,
is a collection of short stories that are noirish, but they all take place in, the Hawaiian Islands. It's got a great lineup of authors here, so I am a big in addition to Tiki, I'm a big film noir fan, big classic movie fan in general, but particularly noir. So, uh, yeah, I am looking forward to diving into this because it seems like on the one hand, it seems like there are two things, sort of like Tiki Zombie, that don't go together, but yet the more you think about them and the more you play around with them, they do have a lot in common. So I'm looking forward to exploring that. I like a good anthology too because it's a mix. When they're done right, which I hope when I do mine, they're they're done right, but that they are. You never know what you're going to get from the next story to the next story. It's sort of like a compilation album, if you will. But
yep.
yeah,
I
so and that's yeah, I think that's about it.
Okay.
Michelle and I have a habit of she gives me macadamia nuts um, for Christmas every year, so that's kind of nice. I don't know if that's really tiki related, but it feels adjacent.
It does feel adjacent. Um, the cocktail shaker I was looking for is the Elevated Craft
Oh,
screw
okay,
together. We particularly like them because you can do flips and things and not have to worry about them. You can shake things with carbonation and not have them burst.
gotcha, gotcha.
Uh,
Any other holiday tiki things that you either experienced or received or gave even?
I gave a couple of bottles of rum and nice things. Not too many. One of my favorite was we designed a Auburn themed bar set for my niece,
Mm,
and that was fun.
nice.
Um,
Is she going there? Is she alumni or?
yeah, the whole my brother in law's whole family is big Auburn folks.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Oh, I was going to ask, but as we segue over to talking about upcoming stuff, have you seen anything about Nor'easter Island Tropical Weekend in Sturbridge, Massachusetts?
I have not. Is that a new event?
It seems to be a very new event. I've just started seeing about stuff about it. It's by the Greater Boston Vintage Society, which I haven't heard of, and save the date February 5th through 8th in Nor'easter Island.
Gotcha.
So
Interesting.
good
Yeah,
name, good logo.
absolutely.
I know
Uh,
that that they do events based around Wusong Road. That Gabe and the Search for Tiki do events around there, but this looks like a different group, different event.
yeah, I've noticed that there are various groups in the New England area, and there's a decent tiki community there. I've talked to some folks when I'm up there. I don't know anybody personally who's as into it as say we are, um, but there are a few places that pop up. I can't think of other than Kowloon. I can't think of any place that's been there for a long, long time. But they're always sort of trying things, and there's always some place that new. It seems like that when I go up there, I'm like, oh man, I wish I had more time so I could check out these places.
For sure.
And I know that a group just put on a sort of I think they called it the Cthulhu, some sort of presentation that was appearing. I don't know exactly the details. A friend of mine went to it and said it was fun, but so I know that there are some tiki folks up in the New England area.
Yeah, I think Cthulhu. I think that was Gabe. But that was at Kowloon, right?
It might have been actually. It might have been. I know that I know that at least one tiki group meets at Kowloon pretty regularly, I think.
Nice.
And why would you not? I mean, like I said, I make plans to go there and whenever I'm up there. So, and it's not like right in my hometown or anything, not even close, but it's worth the trip. So,
Yeah.
very cool. Well, I think that's it for holiday talk. So, but we definitely want to hear from all of you folks if there's some items that you guys did during the holidays, or you have great ideas for things to either gift or go to events for next year holidays. I mean, as we say on the Dragon Con report, it's never too early to plan. and as we get older, we know that the years just fly by. So next Christmas could be here right before I know it. Like it's right around the corner, really.
Yeah, really.
So I mean, I cannot believe that here we are on the verge of New Year's. And I guess on that note, before we go into January itself, is there anything tiki related that you're doing for the new year, for New Year's Eve?
No, I got my pop culture flag is jumping up. We got special tickets to go see Stranger Things finale at a dinner theater.
Okay, nice.
So we're gonna finish that in style. We'll see if they land the plane better than say Game of Thrones did. It's actually funny when we finish this recording, Allison and I are going to go binge the 3 that dropped last week. I've been studiously avoiding the internet, trying to not spoil anything.
It's hard, but that sounds great though. I there should be. I could see where there would be a Stranger Things tiki mashup. I can't, and it hasn't happened yet, but I feel like it's there somewhere.
Yeah. I know that a bunch of years ago, who is he? He's a very talented artist out of California. Did a really nice Demogorgon mug.
Oh, nice.
Shima Ceramics, I
Nice.
believe it was.
Yeah.
And of course, after that, we got the Geeky Tiki's treatment.
Oh, right.
Which is nice.
Yeah, look, I love all forms. I mean, I have some geeky tikis behind me, and I always, I never scoff when I get one, like because a lot of people get them for me for the holidays, for Christmas, for birthday or whatever, and they're fine, they're great. And some of them are really really cool. So I do not scoff at the pop culture sort of infiltration, if you will, of tiki. So as we talked about in our intro, I think all forms of tiki are welcome here.
Yeah,
in this space.
Not that anybody asked, and not to go down a rabbit hole too far, but I think my favorite, most conceptual geeky tiki mug set was they did a cannibal trio that were Grogu with the frog.
Oh, right. Yes.
So it's 3 Grogu mugs, and he's it's the catcher, the eater, and the satisfied with the belly. All 3 with the Grogu. Oh wait. Okay, yeah, I got the catcher right here, in fact.
That's awesome.
But the fact that it's the 3 and that they're actually doing the thing, and it came with a frog swizzle stick.
I think yeah, I've got my you can see him behind me. I've got my Grogu like right there on the shelf.
Oh, yeah,
he's next to Yoda, and the other one I don't know what the other one is right now, but
you see that, TV land? This is the kind of geeks you're hanging out with here.
But don't hold that against us.
No, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so let's get to it. Let's start talking about 2026.
All
And
right.
2026, of course, is going to start off with a really big bang. At the end of January, the 23rd to the 25th, is a little event called Inuhele, Atlanta's Tiki Weekend. Jonathan, I believe you know something about this.
I that's what I'm told. That's what I'm told. Is that some fool spends most of the year, along with a huge and wonderful team of volunteers, putting together this event called Atlanta's Tiki Weekend. Anyway,
So go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, no, go ahead.
No, I was just about to say. So, for those people who are new to everything, what is Inuhele?
So Inuhele started in 2018. You know, Allison and I started the Atlanta Tiki Home Bar Tour, right? And we got a bus and we went around and visited 4 home bars and a professional bar. That first year it was Trader Vic's. We've done it every year since, but after we did it the first time, people were like, "Oh, this needs to be a whole weekend." So we made it a whole weekend, and we started. The first year we did it out up 85, almost to the perimeter. Then we moved it to the Cortland Grand, aka the Grand Corgi, if you're a Dragon Con kid. The Sheraton, and then for various reasons, we've moved it to the Omni, across from Centennial Olympic Park. It's our 7th year. We bring in, our goal is it's a tiki fandom weekend aimed at home bar owners and tiki bar runners and background luau throwers and collectors. We really like to focus on the hospitality and on the arts and crafts movement that supports and surrounds tiki. We're kind of a big tiki, big tent event, and just kind of invite people to come showcase what they're into. We have more, much like Dragon Con, you sort of have to choose enjoy the Inuhele you're having, because we throw more programming in there than any one person can go to. If you want nothing but cocktails, there are meetups and hospitality events that you can just string together and do that. If you just want to go to history and arts and crafts stuff, you can string that together all day long. It basically starts around noon on Friday and doesn't stop until noon or 1 o'clock on Sunday. It's pretty fun and pretty intense.
It is both those things and so much more. I've had the pleasure of being part of it many of the years that you guys have done it, and I've always had an amazing time. And it just keeps getting bigger and better, which I love. And I guess the one thing that I would add to what you've said is that in addition to everything that you just said, I think it's also a great place, especially on Saturday night, for really cool music.
Absolutely.
So you guys do a great job at getting in new bands from all over, actually, and there's some great local bands too. But yeah, you guys always put on a good show on Saturday night.
Yep. Actually, that segues to, we're changing up. Where in past years we've had a Saturday night luau that was a ticketed event.
Mm-hmm.
This year we're having what we're calling the Saturday night main event in the atrium, which is open to all attendees, and that's going to be multiple performances down in the atrium, including Medusa Arena has a taiko drum set.
Nice. I've seen that. Yes, she's awesome. She and her husband.
Yeah. So they're doing Medusa Ronin, a specific act for Inuhele, and joined by Dawn Mahialani's Polynesian dance troupe and Exotica from North Carolina. So we got some Exotica, we got some a little bit of a stage show. It's going to be fun, and it's going to be open to everybody. And if you're familiar with the Omni, I mean, it's 15 stories straight up. So it's going to be incredible.
That does sound incredible. Great lineup there. Both of those women are really great entertainers in the sort of Polynesian pop scene and adjacent. It's good to have them back to back because I think it's been. I mean, I think Dawn is here. Dawn has been there every year, I think,
Mhm.
and it's been a while since I think Marina's been to this area. So it's always great when she shows up. But yeah, it's always a party.
Yeah.
Uh, so, what else is going on new this year that you want to promote for the show?
Let's see. We're going to have I mean, just in general, we've got more sponsors than we've ever had. We've got more brands represented from further afield. We kind of dug deep into folks that I've met through years of travel. So we've got Jen Aiken coming to talk about Tea Punch. She's based in the Southeast. She's representing Spiribomb, but she's coming to talk about Tea Punch and Agricoles. We've got Adrian Stoner, who is another excellent rum expert. We've got Bitter Cube. I don't know if you know this, Mike. Horror and Clay made fiendishly tropical bitters for a while,
Okay.
and they were manufactured for us by Bitter Cube. And so I reached out to my friend Ira and I said, "Hey, you want to come talk about no, low, and no and low ABV and bitters based cocktails?" So Ira's coming down, and I'm very excited to get to meet him in person, because we've worked together for years, but I've never actually been face to face in the same room.
Oh, that's cool.
Um, we're of course bringing back Inuhele 101 for all our new folks. And then I'll kind of run through some of the things that make Inuhele a little different and just the not to miss things. We are going to have a Sharknado. One of our classes is building remote controlled inflatable sharks. So
Nice.
that should be something. Yeah, just packing it out. The Tokyo Kitties back with their karaoke. Rich Bennett performs as Roman Angelos, and Rich was actually my guide through darkest New Jersey, taking me around up there. But he is going to do a special event, spinning during one of the hospitality events, and also performing during the weekend. That's always a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to seeing Roman Angelos perform. Those of you that remember, we've got the Mahjong Alley is back up again. Just a whole bunch of fun and weird stuff. I threw something in for myself. We're having I don't know if did you go through a metal phase, Mike?
I don't. I think I'm still in it somewhat.
Yeah. Do you have a battle vest? Do you have your
I
patch jacket?
No, I don't. I don't have. I never did get a patch jacket.
Okay.
But yeah, I did go. Yeah, I mean, I do like some metal.
Okay. Well, I threw in there a patch jacket and flask meetup.
Oh
Uh,
wow, very cool.
just for I don't know, whatever. I mean,
You never
really
know,
just
right?
yeah, it's going to be an excuse for me Friday night to like throw on because I've got the big Mai Tai Till I Die back patch.
Nice. Yes, of course.
And a flask. I figure go take down a flask of Malort or something. And my friends at Tropical were talking about maybe throwing in a couple of little swag bag or something for whoever's got the most decorated vest or something. I don't know.
Nice.
It's a goof. It's all it's going to be fun.
Sure, absolutely. I mean, that's the whole point. and yeah, the Venn diagram on things that are, as we talked about many times, the Venn diagram on what's tiki and what's just fun. I mean, it's just it's like I said, we like to open it up to everything, right?
Yep. Yes, we
So now, for those people who, like I said, who are not familiar with Inuhele, of course, there's of course, there's a lot of experimenting with the drinks and everything like that. A lot of parties happening. Is it are there family friendly events too?
I mean, it is a 18 and up event.
Okay, so that makes sense.
So generally,
So leave the
generally
kids
it's
at
an
home.
18 up event. So
Yeah,
I don't know that
absolutely.
that means it's not family friendly. Generally, um, most people are pretty polite, honestly. We don't, but it is 18 and up, and yeah,
Yeah, it's an amazing lineup of guests and presenters and performers and talent and everything. So the schedule, I understand, is online, so people can check it out.
yep.
And you can just go to inuhele.com. That's inuhele.com.
Hmm.
Uh, and check out what's going on. Tickets are, I take it, still available.
They are still available tonight. The 29th is our last night for the room block. So probably by the time this airs, that'll be closed. But you can still get rooms at the hotel, of course. Just the room
Gotcha.
block will be closed.
Yeah, yeah.
We're going to have tickets on sale on the through the 16th online.
And
Yeah,
yeah, if we haven't said so already, the event is, like I said, the 23rd through the 25th. So it's that last weekend of January.
yeah, yeah. I guess it would be bad stewardship of me not to mention couple of our marquee sponsors real quick. So I'm just going to do
Absolutely.
that.
Absolutely.
We've got a lot of support from BG Reynolds and Natalie's Orchid Island Juice Company. They're our syrup and juice sponsors every year. We're very grateful to them. We've got Hilton Head Island Distillery as one of our key sponsors. Of course, the Tiki Underground up in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. Always bring the boom and are coming down. This year we're getting a lot of support from Bitter Cube Slow Crafted Bitters and from Spiribomb Fine Spirits and from Plantaray Rum, in fact.
Nice. Very nice.
And Bacardi will be back doing their bartending competition.
Oh, wow.
So that's by no means exhaustive, but definitely some folks I wanted to throw in there. We've got some new bars coming to represent for the first time, like Tiki Tiki Bang Bang and Permanent Vacation out of Florida.
Wait, is the first one Tiki Tiki Bang Bang? Where is that out of?
That's out of Cincinnati.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep. Sorry, ran those together. Shouldn't have done.
No, that's okay. That's all right. That's it.
And we've got a whole crew of Atlanta-based folks with sort of a little satellite. What are they calling themselves? The Atlanta. This was fun. The Atlanta Ministry of Tiki Lovers, sponsored by Tip Top Proper Cocktails, Merle's Rose Spirits, and Tubby's #1 Rum Cooler, are putting something together, which should be pretty fun.
Nice.
Yeah, just it's going to be a hell of a thing, just like it always is.
Absolutely.
The mugs are going to be spectacular. I can't wait to reveal those.
Nice.
I've never seen anything like them.
Oh, cool. I'm intrigued.
Bukum has outdone himself. John and Janet down there. And yeah, we're crossing all the T's and dotting all the I's. It's going to be a good turnout. There's still chances to get tickets.
My understanding is that with the new space, that the trading post area, the vendor area, is and the artists and all that. Is that a little bit bigger?
It is not a little bit bigger. So last year we had it split into two areas.
Okay.
We had a request to try and change that up and put all the vendors in one area. So we did that, which sort of actually shrank the vendor space slightly, but it's put them all in one place. And we added a couple, old school convention goers are going to remember like the fan table,
Mm-hmm.
Thing that I feel like it's kind of died out.
Yeah.
But we do have a couple of folks that are doing a setup just on Saturday, just in one different area where they can see the bands and whatever. We're experimenting with it. And we've got, in addition to a couple of more vendors, we've also got a couple of events that are put things out there. So, we're keeping it big tent. We're going to make it so folks can check out, whoever.
Absolutely. Well, I am looking forward to it. It always is a great time, and this year, I love how you can always rely on certain folks to be there, and that's a great feeling. But I also like the fact that you bring new people in to experience it, and for us to experience them every so often. So awesome.
I gotta name drop one of our guests because I have it on good authority. Well, no, you're going to be interviewing them, which is Atlanta artist R. Land is
very excited.
Very, very big deal. Locals will have seen his work everywhere for a long time. All the way back to 90s subvertising, fake signs advertising overpriced yuppie shitholes. So very, very excited to listen to him talk about his art and also about his relationship with Tiki.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which I was kind of excited to find out he has.
I'm excited for the opportunity as well. Atlanta local, but I don't think our paths have ever crossed before. So this is very cool. So I appreciate the opportunity. That should be a lot of fun. And the whole event, the whole weekend is going to be a lot of fun. So if you are in the area, or this is a reason to come to the Atlanta area next month in January to see Inuhele. It's going to be a big party. So rest up. Don't party out on New Year's Eve. Although you have
absolutely no. Start exercising your liver now, so that you can rest, but not break yourselves on the reefs of Inuhele Island when it arises from the ocean one more time.
Absolutely.
And and I guess one thing I forgot to mention, Mike, is we've got the app now.
Oh, yes, please.
A shiny new free scheduling app that we can use to do push notifications and share pictures and all that kind of jazz. Nice. So if you go to inuhele.com, you can download the app. Nice. And I feel like a schmuck when I say that, honestly.
Nah, I mean, it's just, hey, at least no AI was used during any of this, right?
Man, they keep telling me it would be easier if so, and I just no, it wouldn't, because I'd have to go recorrect everything.
Yeah, it's true.
At B, I couldn't bring myself to do it.
Inuhele is an AI-free zone.
Pretty much. It kind of feels wrong for an arts and crafts movement to be leaning too heavily on.
Absolutely.
Not to yuck anybody's yum, but all spelling errors are mine, not something I can blame on a machine.
Well, definitely looking forward to everything that's going on at Inuhele. And thank you once again and your whole complete staff. I look forward to seeing everybody there, and you guys do a great job. And I can't wait to quote go home again, because it's one of those venues, it's one of those events that I just feel so comfortable and just feels like home to me. So very awesome.
Thank you, Mike.
Very cool. Well, I think that's
Cool.
about it. I think next
Yep.
episode we probably will talk a little bit more, if we can, put in another episode before Inuhele. We will talk a little bit more about it and maybe get some people on to join us. And then, of course, we'll do a post Inuhele show.
Yep.
And then the rest of the year will be, well, up in the air. No, we will. No,
No.
we've got lots of ideas. We've got tons of ideas of segments to do, of topics
Uh-huh.
to talk about, of guests to have on. So I think 2026 is going to be a great year for Three Grog Night. So
Yeah.
we thank you all for watching and listening, and we really do appreciate you guys. And I think without further ado, unless you have anything else that you want to promote, Jonathan.
No. Everybody have a safe and fun New Year's Eve. Old them lang synes and all that good stuff, and stay safe. And talk to you soon. We need a better
Absolutely.
sign off, Mike.
Well, I do. We're working on that. We're working on sign offs. We're working on it. It's a soft launch,
It
really.
is. It is.
It's a soft launch. But yeah. And of course, we wish Jen well, and we appreciate everything that she does behind the scenes.
Very much.
But without further ado, I guess we will bid you farewell for now. And until the next time, stay groggy.
Stay groggy. There we go. All right.
And we will end there. And